Hi, my name is Joe, and I'm here to show you how to fix some of the new Glacier Bay toilets. They're nice toilets. I bought it because I redid my bathroom, my entire bathroom, and didn't really like the smaller toilet that was not elongated, which is better for guys. But the problem with these toilets is they're kind of poorly designed. This tank is made to only hold about half the water. And in the store when I bought it, it showed that it had the highest amount of gallons per minute. There's even a little sticker here that says 1.6 gallons max. Anyway, the problem is the water, I don't know if you can see it, stops right here with the original setup. And it just doesn't give enough flush to flush anything, really toilet paper itself, just itself. And I can show you right quick. If you have something like right there, you try to flush it, it doesn't do anything. Toilet paper stays right where it's at. So the cure here, as you can see, I bought this pipe. It's a 1 1/4 inch pipe. Now in Home Depot, at least my Home Depot, you have two different sections. You have 3 aisles of plumbing, and they're like L-shaped and go across from each other, and it's a real pain trying to find stuff there. But if you do find it, the section where it sells plumbing for like sinks and under sinks type stuff, that sells this really thin pipe, I found one that is perfect to slide over this tube right here. It's a 1 1/4, slides over real well. Now this thing, I had it maxed out completely at every setting. There's a setting here, there's a setting here, and there's a setting down there. And also the valve itself is a setting based on how wide you open it. The valve where you let the water in. Anyway, so what you have to do, like, I don't know if you can see, like this pipe that I put down here, you have to take it and slide it over. You can use pipe glue, you don't have to. I didn't have to. And you can cut this pipe at whatever length you need to, but generally you want to keep the water basically about 1 inch below the top of the tank. This one was perfect. I would have taken this off for you and shown it to you, shown you the original pipe and where the water stopped. Problem is I already slid it on and I can't get it off, and that's without glue, and I don't want to break this setup because it is brand new. So I've had this thing for about a month now. The way you adjust this thing, you also have to adjust this pump. You take this hose off, okay, then you pop this cap off. Some guys say that you have to pull from here or pull from the back. Point is, this cap is held in the center. It's where it snaps in, so you have to pull it off without breaking it. The next thing, you have to take this, see this white pin? It goes clear through here. You have to take that off, okay? And I'm gonna have to put you down because I can't hold you guys and do this at the same time. Alright, see, I got it out, okay? It went right through here, this section right here. Now, when you take this out, you have to be very careful because there's a needle in the very center here. So when you take it out, you need to be a little careful with it and slide it out carefully. See the needle? That's your valve. That's your valve needle right there. Okay, now this, I've already raised it up some. As as you can see from down here, it can go up or go down. I raised it up some, still wasn't quite happy with it. It made the water stop right about here. Your float, which for me stopped right there, is in charge of deciding how much water goes in the tank. So in order to raise this float up some more, I have to raise this entire assembly. When you flush, the float goes down, the valve opens, and dumps water into your tank. Okay? Now, the way you turn this, or you adjust the height, you literally turn it counterclockwise. Goes up, clockwise goes down. Just like a bolt or a screw. And I'm going to raise this thing up as high as I possibly can in order to get the maximum effect. That right there is pretty high, and I don't really want to go over the top of this tank because, again, we still have a lid that we have to put on, and I don't want to damage this when time comes. I have my float adjusted almost all the way up. I could adjust a tad more. It's the best I can do right now. And then you're going to put this back in. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but right in the center of that, there's a hole. That needle right there has to go inside of that hole. You got to do this carefully and not bend the needle. Okay. I've got it back in place. I'm going to take this white pin and put it back in its place. Give me just a minute. Now, I have the needle back in place. I'm going to the needle right here, the plastic needle. Okay, then I'm going to take this cap and slide it back on. These right here are the two snaps. Clumsy. Okay. Now, I want to take this filler hose, plug it back in. I'm going to take this float and put it right here. Okay. Now, you can adjust this float from here. You just unsnap it and face it whichever way you want, whichever way makes most sense to you. And then we're going to turn the water back on. Watch this water flow right here. And the float. Okay, you see how this valve stayed like that? We need to adjust this float to where this valve closes and lets the water go back down the overflow. So we're going to adjust it just a tad. I'm gonna have to put you down for this. Perfect. Worked amazing. Now, see, the wipe that I put in there is already gone. Get another Clorox wipe. Okay. And then we're going to put it right there. And watch. I'm going to flush it. And perfect. That's exactly what we're shooting for. I hope you enjoyed that video. Well, whatever. Enjoyed, like, subscribe. I don't care.